Foresight Autonomous Holdings, under the ticker Frsx, has just received a new Chinese patent. The automaker turned mobility company announced last week it wants to build a living, breathing urban laboratory from the ground up in Japan. What is happening, traders? Thank you for tuning in to Let's Talk Trades. My name is Jason. Today we're going to be talking about Frsx, Foresight Autonomous Holdings. If you look at the chart, it closed the day at 879. It traded between 950 and 875 all day today, mostly trending downwards, and after hours it is up a little bit. Before we get into the patent, I want to go over what Inet is. I also want to go over the article saying they partnered with a top Japanese manufacturer, and then we will get into the patent. On Business Wire, it says the pilot will be conducted with the Intelligent Transport System Division of a Japanese vehicle manufacturer. Foresight Autonomous Holdings, an innovator in automotive vision systems, announced today that its wholly owned subsidiary, Inet Mobile, will begin a pilot project with the Intelligent Transport System Division of a multi-billion-dollar global Japanese vehicle manufacturer to test its Inet Protect cellular based V2X, Vehicle to Everything Accident Prevention Solution. The pilot project will be used to validate and evaluate the software development kit configuration of the Inet solution for possible integration into the vehicle manufacturer's Smart City project. So, who has a Smart City project is the question. Just to give a reminder of what Inet is and how it works, each of the installed mobile devices is aware of its location and constantly transmits it to the Inet servers. The Inet servers send the location of other devices in the vicinity to each device, effectively making devices aware of the road users around it. As you can see here, the biker is being signaled to the car and the pedestrian, and so Inet application constantly searches for potential dangerous conditions or collisions, and once a potential collision is detected, immediate visual and audio alerts are sent out to all users involved. So it's trying to let you know that the accident is going to happen before it actually happens, and that could save a lot of lives. Going back to the article, it says, this Inet Mobile's third pilot project in Japan, following the company's announcements last August about two pilot projects with the leading global Japanese technology and electronics companies. Inet Mobile's market penetration strategy advocates concentrating on one geographic region in order to achieve a critical mass of Inet Protect users in a defined area that could potentially increase the chances of preventing road accidents and saving lives. This first pilot with a top global vehicle manufacturer opens a new market for Inet Mobile and demonstrates a need in the automotive industry for a readily available software-based solution that provides real-time pre-collision alerts and enhances the safety of drivers and other vulnerable road users, said Dror Elbaz, CEO and Deputy CEO of Inet Mobile. This vehicle manufacturer, whoever it may be, I don't know, it's a mystery. That has something to do with the share price running up as of late. Once it's disclosed, it could run up more, it could drop. I believe it's going to run up more, a little bit more, especially with this patent, but analysts do have a $7, $8 price target in between there. The other article I want to get into, it says, Foresight received Chinese patent notice of allowance. It says, Foresight Autonomous Holdings, an innovator in autonomous vision systems, announced today that it has received a notice of allowance from the Chinese Patent Office for its patent application number 201780015494 for the company's running vehicle alerting system and method. The patented technology also received a notice of allowance from the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office as reported by the company on April 1st, 2019. So this is something they've already had a patent on in the United States in 2019. Now they also have a patent on it in China. Patent technology involves a running vehicle alerting system which detects traffic lights or traffic signs. The system generates a collision avoiding alert signal when the distance to these lights or signs is shorter than a threshold safe braking distance, in order to avoid endangering other vehicles and pedestrians. Their alerting system is based on passive forwardly directed optical sensors, sophisticated analytics of images of traffic lights and signs along roads, and the location of data of each vehicle transmitted to a remote server using cellular communication. Alert signals about impending collisions are generated and transmitted from the server to each relevant vehicle's driver's smartphone. It goes on to say this patent supports a holistic technological solution which combines features of Foresight's quad-sight automotive vision system with Inet Mobile cellular-based V2X accident prevention solutions. The patent will allow Foresight to use its stereoscopic camera-based object detection capabilities to provide collision alerts through Inet application in order to reduce the likelihood of accidents and injuries. They're really pushing Inet to be a safety measure, that this could maybe even be installed in all cars going forward, or even on all phones or anything that iPads, anything that's traveling, moving with you, your iWatch, Fitbit, whatever it may be. This is a technology that can help safety of everyday people like you and me. We will have to wait to see how this pilot project goes. For now, the price is going to fluctuate right around where it's at until they announce the vehicle manufacturer. Once that is announced, it should begin to rise, and once the results of the third pilot project come in, it should continue to rise. They don't make much money. They've said that continuously. They will need to continue to do offerings, so we'll see where this is going forward. I do like the stock. It is very interesting. Financials are not the entire story when it comes to stocks, and so this does have a lot of potential. I do like it. If you can hold for a while, look into this. Thank you for watching, guys. Let's talk trades. Alright, traders, before we go, I found this article after searching smart city plans that I read, and I came across something very interesting. So Toyota is building a smart city in Japan, and I just want to take you to take a look at this article. It is dated January 24th, 2020. The automaker turned mobility company announced last week it wants to build a living, breathing urban laboratory from the ground up in Japan. Just as it is every year, the 2020 Consumer Electric Show was teeming with prototypes of products once thought to be impossible. Flying cars, increasingly sophisticated surveillance tools, even a brand new city of the future. The last idea came from Japan's largest automaker, Toyota, which recently rebranded itself as a mobility company with a focus on developing new technology to change the way people move. The company's latest plans, announced at CES earlier this month, is to build a woven city, a 175-acre high-tech, sensor-laden metropolis from the ground up at the bottom of Mount Fuji in Japan. The project is expected to break ground in 2021 at the site of a soon-to-be shuttered car factory, and once completed, Woven City would essentially function as a living laboratory for Toyota's latest smart technologies. As the company envisions its buildings, vehicles, and humans will talk to each other through all kinds of sensors, and homes will be equipped with AI assistants that monitor everything from people's trash to their health. Meanwhile, autonomous vehicles like Toyota's own e-Pallets, a self-driving shuttle that doubles as a mobile retail store, will move people around as robots underground take care of deliveries. To mitigate the city's climate impact, buildings will be made out of wood, which has a smaller carbon impact than concrete, and the entire ecosystem will be powered through hydrogen fuel. A lot of these new technologies are already in the works in various Toyota labs across the globe. The idea of Woven City, as Toyota President Aiko Toyoda described it during a press conference at CES, it is to test all the ideas in one place. It's not unlike University of Michigan's Mach City, M-City, where the auto industry, including Toyota, has invested millions of dollars for autonomous vehicle research, but the ambition of the newly hyped utopia differs in one key aspect. We considered creating another testing site for autonomy like M-City, Toyota said, but we thought, why not build a real city and have real people live in it? Now, they said they are helping a company build a smart city. This is it. This is Toyota. Frsx is partnering with Toyota on this. You heard it here first, guys. Let's talk trades.